Nintendo.
Hello?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name is Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you, and it is the last day of Spooktober for us, for our Spooktober event, second annual for us, and we are happy to present just in time, just serendipitous that Nintendo decided to release this on the Nintendo Switch GameCube suite, and I'm very thankful because, for me it's kind of crazy. I've never played the original Luigi's Mansion, so for the last episode of Spooktober for this year, we are going to hit up some Luigi's
Hello?
Mansion, give it a good hour, hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, and probably about an hour and a half, and we're gonna just really just enjoy this game for what it is, and know that whatever magic they captured here was enough for them to launch the Nintendo GameCube, and then subsequently some sequels as well. So if you are interested in such things, please stick around, as well as if you'd like to see anything else that we did for the Spooktober event. We have those links in the description below for everything that's involved in this event, and then the entire playlist, as well as last year's as well. So really appreciate your guys' time. It's just gonna be just a couple minutes, and we're gonna get right into some Luigi's Mansion. And I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully, you're gonna enjoy whatever kind of jump scares or anything that may be generated from me. Because again, I have no nostalgia for this game, never played it, and cannot wait to see what holds, what mysteries and suspenseful moments and cute little set pieces lie in store in the diorama that is Luigi's Mansion. So stick around.
Hello?
Alright, guys, I'm hyped. I don't think I could be any more hyped. Almost 24 years this game been out, and I have never played it. I've played sequels and messed around with the handheld stuff, but here we go. Luigi's Mansion.
Hello? Hmm?
You wanna mansion, Luigi? It is legit. No bullshit.
Oh yeah. Mario. Mario. Mario.
Okay. Can't go here. Okay. Can't go here. Okay.
Hmm?
Ha! It's the suck captain.
Veggie. Ho ho, Jimmy Jimmy, Keke. Geiru Veggie, Odo, Same no Take. Oya, Oyama, Tei Hei Ui. Geiru, Su, Suku Suku. Ui, Oidoro, Same no Take. Cha 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 cha. おいどろおやおやまていへいういおっとまぽえじみじみペンペンていへいのじびがぎうまかじれぴんのじびがぎそうすーさんおいどろすーけけそいそうそかにていへいすーサメのたけおいどろおいどろはっぽうちゃっちゃちゃっちゃのじびがぎおやおいどろおどルイーギサメのたけすくすく
Yes.
にうまかすくすくやぼやぼやぼやぼほっほっほていへいすーてくるはんゲールすーすくすくしけしけにうまかすくすくやぼやぼのじびがぎういおむがにおやにはっぽううまかちゃっちゃちゃっちゃおろろおどパンパンていへいすーサメのたけおいどろはっぽううまかちゃっちゃちゃっちゃおろろおどパンパンにうまかすくすく おいどろそいそうサメの竹ていへいスーテクーハンゲイルベジジウドそいそうおっとまサメの竹ボーおいどろウド
Hmm?
Hey Shark Souls, it just did on the 30th, I think. Just did.
Hmm?
Yeah, I've never played this game. I guess I should have titled it as I've never played Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
I've played the third one a little bit. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hmm?
Yaman baそいそうていへいスーテクーハンういおいどろサメの竹そいそうていへいスーテクーハン
Aw. Thanks, Shark Souls. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Woo! There's Dre for the final stream of the day. Dre, I understand if you don't make it through it. Can we get that off the screen now? What the heck, man? Okay. Chiefs in chat. Chiefs in chat. Woo. Oh man, it's been a long month, guys. A long, long month. I don't want to say that it was more than Game of Day May because they're both 31-day events, but geez.
Hmm?
Right? They're both 31-day events, right? If not, my brain's just broken at this point. Where do we go? Where do we go? Matt Love from Fox and Callie, appreciate the vibes in the streams. Thank you. Really appreciate that, Punch Mage. Really been trying hard today and every day just to give the vibes, man, because, like, you know, we're just gamers like anybody else. We just try to make ourselves accessible, and as far as, like, our gaming adventures, and just have really fun, genuine gameplay. You know, you don't get a lot of canned stuff and fabricated stuff here. It's just, you know, a guy and his son just trying their best to have one great stream at a time, one great video at a time, and make those connections, and hope that eventually it just catches on to the point where we can do it full time. man, I just don't know what like this. Like I'm sure there's certain people that would probably like look up stuff so they don't look like a jackass on their first playthrough of a game. But like I just literally, what am I supposed to be doing? Looking at my thing. Looking at, I'm supposed to be looking at my Game Boy Horror, I think. Try that on the statues. Okay. 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 Word. Word, word, word. The dude abides. Okay, so... try shaking stuff on angel statues. Maybe these ones is what they're talking about then. No? I don't know what I'm doing. Do. Yep, big blank space there. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, thank you very much, Punch. I really appreciate that. Yep, I know exactly what you mean. That's the one I already did. That one I already did. I can't leave this area. Can I go past him? No. Let's just look at stuff then. What am I supposed to do? Hey, that's followers are great. You know what I mean? I've always said to people, like, to me, honestly, watch time, you know, hanging out, that's important too. Like, whatever is the easiest. Like, I never want to cause any type of you know, suffering on somebody else in order to support us. So like, whatever you can do, that's awesome. Word of mouth is great. Followers are great. Time is great. Maybe I'm supposed to suck this up. I'm just being dumb. It's not a curtain, it's a wall. Not very intuitive. I mean, it's intuitive as far as controls go, but he told me to shake the angel statues is all he told me, and I'm doing that. Like, what the heck? You can't enter it? This? It just does that. I don't know if that's an enterable thing. I don't have any clue, and again, I don't care that I look like a goober. I'm trying to figure it out as I would have when I got the game. If I would have gotten the game, I don't ever really want to have my hand super held at the beginning of something, but in the same sense, like, I guess I'm gonna talk to him again and see exactly what I'm missing here. I just don't. I get it. Paintings. Are you done appreciating art for today? Yes. Yes, I am. Jeez. Exposure is the hardest part of starting. Would you say that's true from your experience? Absolutely, Shark Souls. Like, mainly, though, like today, like, as the end of our event, you have to never take it personally if you don't get the responses that you want. Like, at the end of the day, the main reason why I go live is because it's easier for me to go live and then just not have to worry about restarting, stopping, restarting. If I went and did this as a long form thing, then played it as a long form thing, if something weird happened that I didn't enjoy, I would probably just stop the whole project and start over again. The only time that I've done long form on the channel that I've enjoyed it was me and Bray did that with zombies it was at the beginning of last year, so we haven't done zombies content together really too much since then, but we did it in a way where we made videos, but we made videos live. Like we were doing it as long form, but then we were also doing it live, so we're going live round to round, and at the end we're stopping, and then we're starting a recording, and then we're just going in post, and then like putting them up like once a day or whatever. And I really thought that was neat. It was a neat way to do it. We also did that with the series that got us the most exposure, as far as like the best performing video that we got, which is the Cuphead video. It's got 169,000 views because it was just really clean gameplay out of nowhere. But if we still had the same mentality. I guess my point is I'd have the same mentality, but then maybe I'd think that I could not fix it in post, but necessarily just kill the run, kill the game, and then not necessarily get whatever the raw experience could necessarily produce per se. Whereas when we go live and we do these things, especially in situations like this where it's a first impression, you get another human being's raw emotional first impression and experience with something versus some sort of canned, rehearsed thing. Like, we never want you to think that things are rehearsed here or scripted for drama or whatever. And so at that sense, if I did this by myself every day, put a lot of effort into like a long form video, and it was of gameplay and it didn't do very well, I'd be super upset. Versus if I just do a stream, regardless of how many people view it and how well it does, I get to still get this data of these games like logged and played and recorded, and I can like put them together, stream them together, you know, eventually edit this together into like a let's play or a long play or whatever. Or you can just see everything raw and it still is recorded and it still is done. So like, why would I put myself in a situation where then maybe an aspect of my integrity, which I would not normally think would be compromised, has the ability to be so? So I feel it's better to go live, and ever since we've been in a situation to be able to do it, it makes it so that days that I don't get 10 views on something, I don't stress. I really don't, because if I would have just done it by myself, recorded it by myself, put it up, and then still got 4 views over something I put up as long form content, I'd be just as upset. Versus this way, I'm not upset at all. It's still in the can, still can continue to go on, and then when I'm done playing a game, I can have a whole playlist or a whole folder from beginning to end of my journey, almost, where my kids can see it, my grandkids can see it, all friends and family can see it, and then the viewers can see it, and you know, we get to give you this really cool, genuine experience that, you know, a lot of people probably think there really isn't a lot of money in that. And absolutely, Punch, nobody wants to do a bunch of editing. 100%. Like I've said before, and I'll say it again, it's 5 words that really make it so that, you know, you can actuate yourself in a really fast manner. It's like maximum, right, now, pow, boom. You know, so like me and Braden talked about doing YouTube, talked about it, and then one day we were just like, let's just get the account set up. And the next thing we were like, what can we do? And like every day it was like, what could we do? What could we do? What could we do? Like, hell no, it can't, Punch. It absolutely cannot. Or replace it. Like, absolutely. Especially when, you know, he whips my butt in Mario Kart or something. You know what I mean? Like, Toad, what's up? Always dependent on that Mario. Yeah, me and Bray are gonna try to get back to some of that. Like, there's some things that we really would like to go back into that we didn't get really good audio on and stuff that we really enjoy together. So hopefully we can get some more stages or some more stuff together. Yeah, this is like, man, we will not ever stop setting the bar high. 3 years ago, we decided to do a yearly event called Game of Day May, and we've done 3 years of that. And then, but then after the first loop of that, we decided that second year, after we did the second Game of Day May, to throw on an event where we did a spooky or scary or creepy game every day in October. So like, so now we're on the second at the end of the second year of that. So next year will be fourth year of Game of Day May and third year of Spooktober. Like if we would have still been talking about it, you gotta just do it. And it may not have the results, but like this Spooktober has been the most successful event we've done. Yes, it's been a long time since we've done a Vid-Bits Versus. Absolutely. I want to do a whole day too where I just like me and Bray play a bunch of games that I just know that he enjoys. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just that's the day. Like we just do a stream where we get a beautiful looking title card up, and it's just like we just play a stream of consciousness, which is a bunch of different games. Not like I wanted to do like something where everything was just in one conscious stream today, but then I thought it wasn't going to flow the way that I wanted it to, and I wasn't sure what all I could include. But today, you know, I really do want to do more streams like that. Like Vid-Bits Versus could be a bunch of different games, and it could be like a title card that just says Vid-Bits Versus. But then again, some people want to see like the mock-up of here's the 3 games you're playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier for me just to know with my skill that I can do the Vid-Bits Versus title card versus like the one with the 3 games. Plus, I feel like there's some mysteriousness to it. But then again, are you doing it for the responses? Are you doing it for the views? Or are you doing it just to do it and just to capture the moment? DuckTales versus Best of 5. What's the goal? Oh. It's gotta be something that we, it's gotta be, something that we own. But yeah, that'd be fun. Dre, did you ever check out that crazy DuckTales thing I was telling you about that jump? I meant the thing where I was telling you about how I jumped out of doing the key sequence in the Amazon, and then, or not in the Amazon, I did the key sequence in, you know, to do the mines, but then I did the Amazon level instead of going into the mines next, and then like I jumped at the end of it, and then it made it so that when I started Amazon, I jumped, like I was able to like jump in air before I landed to start the stage. Ah, well that's great. That's awesome. Look at that. I guarantee you that did not look that good. A Taoist Guide to Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it myself. It was just weird. The theory is, though, that you're gonna go and you're gonna do the mine stage. It's gonna tell you to, it's gonna proc you to get the key. You're gonna get the key. Then, like, when you do the next stage, you're gonna jump. You're gonna act like you're on the ground, and you're gonna jump, and it's still gonna allow you to jump as if you're in the ground in the middle of the air. That's what I did. More of learning the fact that you can get to something crazy high level without fighting any boss. That'd be neat. That'd be a neat run. Gotta find, I mean, people that play the reason why I started speedrunning Punch is because, like, I'd gotten so much on my Nintendo games that I had to find some challenge in there, and Nintendo games didn't have achievements. I never, like, put my dopamine release tied to achievements until the fucking, then the Xbox came out, and it frustrates me that it did that because it's a good thing. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing. It's a good thing because it helped me structurally find ways to enjoy my games that I wasn't sure I was getting all of the value out of, but then sometimes it'd be like insanely difficult and frustrating that I couldn't consider something finished until I, got all of the achievements that were reasonable. Don't hit me. Bam, 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 bam. You know what? You're lucky that I'm not doing the best with controlling this, because it's kind of inverted. I gotta say, yes. Jeez. We're screwed now. At least I'm in a lot better situation. I thought that inverted bullshit was okay. Get the wife up to, I think it's at 125 before we fought Margaret. Retro Arc has unofficial achievements, but we all know about fighting with emulation. Yeah. Legit know a place where you can just watch a super cool fight between NPS and get 6,000 souls runes for just enjoying the show. Plus dope armor after you clean up the guys who have like a hit and a half. It would be wonderful. That sounds so cool. Does the right stick only steer the vacuum, or does it turn Luigi around like in the twin stick shooter? I don't know if I messed up anything doing that or not. If he's got up or down movements, he doesn't do it now. Did I miss? Is there anything else that's mapped to those buttons? I don't think so. I think that, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it definitely controls a lot better now, unless there's something I'm not going to be able to do. We'll see. Yeah, give me all your stuffs. Yes. I don't feel like I feel like I have a shot now. I'm not usually a guy that maps buttons differently, but in a situation where I wasn't able to, like, know, you know, I know up is down or whatever. Brayden, if you're still watching, I need to know about dinner. Am I supposed to just make myself something? These guys are bullying me. I mean, it's just instinctive if I'm going to suck off something off the ground that I lean toward the ground. Shit. He has a symbiotic relationship with the vacuum at this point, because if he sucks in a heart, then it's added to his essence. What the fuck? Really curious about how this game was created, as in you have the Mario Brothers franchise of platformers, and then suddenly this is between somewhere. I always feel like R&D for Mario, or for Nintendo in-house, is like a sandbox. They make the game a sandbox experience, and then they don't know who they're going to necessarily tell the character that's going to be part of the experience. And I feel like this was some game that probably wasn't going to work. And they're like, you know what? If we put Luigi in here, it'll work. And then Luigi was the one that they put in here to make it work. I mean, it's so, somebody's just like, it's a game where you're a Ghostbuster, but you use a vacuum. And they're like, well, how are we going to do that? And they just made it nondescript. And then Luigi falls into place here. I mean, I might be wrong. I mean, I don't want to necessarily say that I'm right at all. It's speculation, but I know that, there's been times that they can show you in history where games were made for other characters and they end up being for other games. I mean, I don't know. If it is the case, it's kind of sad, because then this is like exclusively pigeonholed Luigi as being a very scared, unable to, handle being on his own without having to have his back up against the wall of extreme adversity type situation, and he's like cowering over the thought of having to deal with some sort of problem without Mario's help. I just don't like that prospect at all. Probably reading way too much into it.
Oh.
He gets unfold that Peach is actually the bad guy. Bowser is just her paid boon. I mean, it's weird. The whole Bowsette thing. How do I... Can I pull up that menu? That's my thing there. There it is. Shaking the shoe rack.
Oh. Oh.
Luigi.
Oh gosh, like what was that stuff with like was the weird stuff with what's it Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario with like the chameleon that like obsesses over Peach or whatever? It's creepy.
Oidoro Odo.
So the game was developed as an experience where the player explores a ninja house that eventually switched. Aww. Oh yeah, man. Thousand Year Door's great. It's so good.
Yamamba. Toe. Happo.
They wanted to use Mario, but he had a reputation of being too brave, so they picked Luigi. I just feel like it just sucks that they overcompensated on his character trait, than that he's a coward or that he's scared or uber timid or whatever.
Soito u. Ottoma tame no take. Bo. Ui. Soito u. Sike sike. Ottoma. Toe. Jimi jimi.
I can at least feel like Charlie Day did a pretty good job of like pulling it back a little bit, but like I feel like they also did, give you like the infancy of what could be like a Luigi's Mansion movie. Like, not that they would do that, I don't believe, but
Ui. Oya. Yamamba. Oyama. Luigi.
oh, good. You'll keep your fingers crossed for me. Thanks.
Oh. Oh.
Don't know. I don't know. It's a little cryptic.
Oh.
I get it's about exploration and all that, but
Oh.
I don't want things just to hold my hand. Just... What changed?
Oh. 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 Oh.
Alright, Dry, geez, thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out with all the Spooktober stuff that you did. You're amazing. Oh, man.
Oh.
What did I do last time?
Oh. 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 Oh.
Finally got a good one. Ugh. Hmm? I fell for it again. Absolutely, Punch Mage. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's been a long day, a long event. Again, we streamed every single day live at least once. The entire month of October. We did the same thing in May with a different game every day. We've done that for 3 years. This is the second year we've done the one in October, the spooky theme stuff. So everybody that's supporting that, it's really appreciated. But if you're ever bored, you want to binge some stuff, so many playlists of things, fun things, and all kinds of other older things, speedrun things. Yeah. Holy shit, yeah. I mean, I got some smaller creators that I'm already going through and just watching their backlog now. Especially the people that have helped me get some of the records and stuff I've gotten. Absolutely, really appreciate it. There's a lot of fun stuff there too. You know, whatever you want. Like I said, there'll be 5 events month worths of content between like the 3 game a day May seasons and the 2 of this. But besides that, we do speed runs, different games, different play series and stuff. All the playlists are all up to date at this point. But besides the playlist, there's just, if you go through the lives, my God, there's probably so much. There's so much stuff that never hit playlists. So shit. Like I said, 1,900 videos across 3.5 years. So We're just getting started. I know I say it like it sounds like it's a funny catchphrase, but nope. It's a 10-year plan, and we're on year 3.5. So we're got a little taste of the title the other day, though, when we got some good exposure on those Hades streams, but it's so much fun just to kind of be able to chronicle and catalog your video game journey.
Oh.
Especially with my son. Freaking baby. Need that badly. Baby. Absolutely. It's really important to get those memories however you can, and some of my favorite playthroughs on the stream, like again the one that we got the most views of everything, is just a moment where me and Braden just right away wanted to make sure that we got play of a good game that we enjoyed when the DLC came out, and you know, the memories of having that playthrough and it being like something that people have viewed, even if they didn't, like the fact that that just makes it more the more sweet. When there's times that we've played games multiple times, and just because of the feels, knowing that it was going to be a great time and we were going to really enjoy just being with each other playing it again. Wish I knew what I was doing wrong. Oh, duh. Okay.
Mario.
Stop doing that.
Mario. Mario. Mario.
Bad baby. Well, don't know what I'm supposed to do, and so I'm trying, and now I'm caught in the corner. Okay, stay away. Okay. That's what you get for all first impressions of my horrible attempts to play this game. So it's not doing too well for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I only have so many things I can do. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. It said when you don't know, and you do this, and it says stay away. So I'm supposed to stay away. Okay. It's beyond frustrating. What am I supposed to do? Just, I don't know. Just fucking down me then. Like. Doesn't do that in this game, I don't think. Just all I can do is tap it. It isn't doing anything. I appreciate the suggestion now. I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. No way. No way. Like all of it again? Nope. Nope. That is unfortunately gonna be it. Oh god, I apologize guys, but yep, I don't have enough time really to get all the way into that again, and I'm learning a lot about this game, It wasn't supposed to end in a whimper, and in no way that it did. You guys have a lot of content to binge watch, and there's lots of stuff to get into. But thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much, Punch Mage. Thank you, Shark Souls. Thank you, Bray, for moderating. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Dre. Just as a, I guess not as a final advertisement, but as a reminder to everybody, and we've said it several times, but I will definitely make sure that you understand that this was the mission going forward. That me and Bray are trying to take over YouTube one stream at a time. We consider ourselves the best father-son duo to do it in the demographic and the type of content that we provide for you guys. We have been on YouTube for 3.5 years and have over 1,900 videos, almost amassing 1.7 million views across all of that content. A lot of it's lives, raw impressions, stuff like that. When you see us, when we play, and when we provide gameplay for you, it's very authentic. You're going to get authenticity from us first and foremost. We are very, very good gamers. We do speedruns. Braden and I are ranked on speedrun.com on several games. So we do speedruns of classic games, vintage games for me mostly. Braden and I play eclectically stuff from vintage and up to modern. He's more on the modern side, I'm more on the vintage side, but that's because of the age gap between us. But don't let you be fooled. Braden's classically trained in a lot of the hardest of the Nintendo games, so that's why you could see him play games like Hollow Knight and Elden Ring and stuff like that, and be able to adapt because of those things. I've made him play all the hardest Mega Mans and stuff like that when he was a kid. But we definitely are here to stay on YouTube. We really appreciate every single person that drops by in any of our streams, so just know that we're very accessible. We do have membership tiers and stuff like that. We do have super chats and a merchandise store. All of those things really help support our small channel, because we are very self-funded and nothing is paying any paychecks at this point. It's just all going back into the channel, and which is all is love. But we definitely appreciate that support. If you can't do those things, which I understand that those things cost money, there are free things you can do. You can share our content, you can like our content, you can remix our content on YouTube and all that stuff. You can subscribe if you're not subscribed. That's very helpful. We appreciate that. And then, hit that notification for when we do more content so that you can be notified by that YouTube algorithm and all that Vid-Bits are going live and they're doing crazy stuffs again. We appreciate each and every one of you for all of the time that you share here, knowing that your time is very valuable. It's the time that you're not getting paid anything for when you are sharing your time with us on a personal level, so we really appreciate that. So with that being said, look forward to new stuff in November. Look forward to Speedrun Saturdays maybe coming back. Look to Vid-Bits Versus. Look to some... I may be bringing back the role-playing gathering. I'm really hoping that I can do that. That's a concept where basically there's 20 RPGs in the hopper. We spin a wheel and then we play one for an hour. And as long as nobody donates or super chats, then we go on to the next one. The goal is to play 4 back-to-back-to-back-to-back. Hours of gameplay from 4 different RPGs. But if somebody donates or super chats and they want to switch it up, then we roll the wheel and then we go and do another one. So the goal is to get 4 hours worth of complete gameplay, so 4 separate hours, and then until we do that, or 8 hours, those streams can go long. So I might be doing that again. Bray will hopefully get some more Bloodborne in the can. I know that there's lots of games I have in a stack here that I wasn't able to touch because it was the event, so hopefully we can start tearing into those. So lots of cool stuff to look forward to. On that note, this has been the end of Spooktober 2025. From myself, Braden, and the Chief, we'd like to thank you for participating, and thank you very much for hanging out. You guys are amazing. Just know that, thank you very much, guys. We will be back tomorrow with normally scheduled programming and probably some breaks in between some stuff, but thank you very much. And until next time, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We will see you on the next one. Peace.